threat of disaster is never pleasant.
Welcome to the Casual Preppers podcast.
These safety measures are essential.
The only place for prepping, survival, and entertainment.
This will be your source of survival instructions and information. Every member of the family must be coached in the business of survival.
Here are your hosts, Cam and Kobe.
We are here.
Yeah.
We have a guest today.
We do.
His name's Kobe, but he
Coldy.
went into manhood.
Yeah.
Sounds rough. Been smoking for a week.
Yeah. I sound like I ride a motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Wear leather.
Yeah.
A lot.
And then some kind of insurance commercial.
Chain smoke, Marlboro Reds.
It just sounds pretty rough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry
sounds
guys. I'm under the weather, but I'm coming out of it. I'm alive today. Like I can talk, I can think, which is always
Weird
good.
time to be under the weather.
It is, isn't it?
It's delightful outside.
Yo, yesterday was so awesome.
Today even feels really good.
Yeah.
Cooler.
Yes.
Little moisture in
We
there.
had a thunderstorm yesterday, and it's like every time we have a thunderstorm, Cam and I are texting each other, can this just last forever? I want to stay in this moment for the rest of my life.
I'm going to take my wife on a date right now in the middle of
This is just working for me. Yeah.
It does. It sounds wonderful.
It really does, yeah. Q&A today, Mindless Banter 93. You guys sent in lots of questions. We got lots of answers for you.
Yeah, we sure do.
We sure do.
But before we hit those questions, I want to talk about prepping and how much thought and forethought it requires. A lot.
It does.
Food, water, gear, all kinds of stuff. Power, protection, self-reliant medical care is no exception.
Sure.
None. So, the Prepper's Medical Handbook, we've talked about it plenty of times. I hope you all have it because it is the only book that I would recommend. Well, it's not the only one.
Yeah.
But it's an excellent book for medical preparedness. Teaches you how to build a kit, has all the survivable medical conditions that you want to look up, and it's written by an MD himself, William W. Forgy, who isn't just your average family medicine practice doctor. He is a survivalist.
Yeah.
So he knows what kind of conditions you're going to encounter and when you're going to need to have that knowledge for yourself. You can get this Prepper's Medical Handbook at preppersmedicalhandbook.com, or you go to amazon.com. That's the easiest way to do it.
Get it.
And seriously, it's one of the better medical books that I have, and I refer to it often.
Beautiful. Go
check
get
it out. Check it out.
All right, let's get to the very first question. This came from C.E. Martin. He says, after the end of the world as we know it event, when 1/3 of humanity is suddenly gone or dead, and the rest is plunged back to a barely industrial level of technology, what kind of jobs do you think you'd have? What would you be most qualified for? What would you enjoy the most? What would you be best at? Would either of you choose to be a stay-at-home Mr. Mom? Let me just talk about that last point. I would not choose to be a Mr. Mom. I had to take Monday off because I was sick. And I was like so done by the end of the day. And I didn't even have to deal with kids, really, because I was sick. But I was like, I just need to get back to work. I need to go out of the house. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how. Some people can fit that role really well.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
I'm not one of them either.
It's hard. And this new job's been nice because I typically have a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
But by Sunday, I'm like, I got to get going.
Is it Monday yet? Yeah.
Honey, I got to get out of here. I'm sorry.
I know it's
So
Sunday.
I do.
5,
I feel for my wife that stays home with those children and tries to entertain.
It's
that's
tough.
rough.
Yeah, it's not
That
easy.
is rough. But as for jobs, unfortunately, I'm going to be stuck with medicine.
You are.
So,
Which is good, though.
I'm going to be looking at bee holes and other holes as usual.
All the holes.
It's just going to stay the same for me
Yeah.
for the most part. And I don't know. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad.
Well, I think it's good. I mean, you are very valued in an apocalyptic situation.
Probably.
Me, on the other hand, I'm not valued in any way, shape, or form. So
What,
that's
are you going to talk me to bed?
Yeah.
Huh?
Or you just going to sing
You
me
going
to
to make
sleep?
me laugh and talk and record it?
Yeah, probably.
No.
No, that's the thing.
You got skills, boy.
Nah,
Your wife said you're good at everything. So
yeah, but she just says that when we're around other
everything.
people. Was that good, honey, that I said that? No.
Did I promote?
Did I do
pretty
well? Did your value go up?
Has your philosophy rank jumped?
No. I mean, I think if there's some sort of communications God in the apocalypse.
There's gonna be communication stuff.
Yeah, there's gonna have to be. I feel like I want to be that guy who's on the radio, like, the chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sending out those cryptic messages.
You know, what was that all about?
Oh,
then
that's
like
just Kobe.
50 years into it, there's still gonna be like the siren, just an interruption on radio network.
Exactly.
I don't know what that is.
It's been going on forever.
But see, in reality, you should be the one getting your ham license.
I know I should, but I don't really want to. I mean, I do want to.
I know what you
too
mean.
many other things. man.
Trust me, I
Yeah.
know what you mean.
I do want to.
Okay. So Bill Fry, I don't want to read this one. This
Why?
one's sad.
It is sad, but
it
it's
is-
also good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Fry, I asked what your I lost my job preps a while back. Can't really read that sentence.
Yeah, it's
for you.
tough one, yeah.
And this week, shit hit the fan. I got laid off, and I don't have the panic of how am I going to keep a roof over my head or put food on the table because of you guys.
Wow.
You're going the Lord's work.
I think been doing.
Thanks and stay survive.
Yeah,
But
dude.
yeah, that's awesome. Like,
Well, it's
to
awesome,
hear
but-
that, not that you lost your job, but to
Yeah.
hear that you're not as worried about it because you've listened to the most common things that we prepare for.
It's like we talk about this all the time, going back to that your personal apocalypse thing. This is exactly
Yeah.
the situation that we've talked about. So I'm super happy that you were prepared for it.
Yeah.
Super sucky that you got laid off. It happens.
It's
But
happening
again-
a lot.
Yeah, the economy is not great. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
But
Banned.
yeah, exactly. But I'm super happy that you were ready for it because that's exactly why we're doing what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
It's all worth it if like Bill, he's doing better now because he listened to some stupid thing that we said.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's
You know?
probably more than I've accomplished in my whole life.
Exactly.
Somebody listened to
Right
the one
there.
thing I said.
No, think how many beeholes you've looked at and fixed.
How many recommendations for beeholes
Yeah,
that have not
exactly.
been fixed.
Yeah, yeah.
But the other, like, it made me think too, like, we did this phone interview recently for, what magazine was that?
Oh, some magazine out of New York. I can't remember which one it was.
But
though.
like, the chick, like at the very end,
Yeah.
she was just like, I don't know, maybe I'll like store some cans or something. And it was like,
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
even get it. Like,
No.
had nothing, like overlooking the whole purpose of what we do.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
she's just like, I'm not going to prep because like you guys are kind of extremists. It's like, no, you're an idiot. Like,
yeah.
just store some stuff for like hard times. Like,
That interview too kind of pissed me off because it was like a 45-minute interview and she used about a half a sentence in her article. Do you remember?
yeah.
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 Like, oh, come on, don't waste my time. Yeah, okay, I get it. Okay.
She was super irritating.
Yeah.
Like, after we'd answer questions, she's like,
We're looking at each other like, do we have to keep doing
yeah.
this?
And she started late too.
Yeah.
So it was like,
That
she
pisses me
went
off.
way over,
Yeah.
just super unorganized.
Don't like
Anyway, we're
Freaking A.
high priority. We don't have time to be wasting.
Nah. This one came from Chris Hartwig. You're at a supermarket with your family, and all of a sudden a riot starts like they did back in 2020. The angry crowd numbers around 200, and they begin setting fires and are blocking the main entrance.
It sounds like a good movie.
What's your plan? You guys keep me entertaining. Keep my week entertaining. Thank you.
You keep me entertained,
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
by telling your
So,
stories.
so this one was kind of similar, so I just lumped these together. This one came from Andrew Stevenson. Zombie apocalypse happens when you're at the biggest water park in the country with your internet casual prepper cousins on a vacation together. People running and screaming in every direction, which is pretty normal for a water park. How do you get your family and friends to safety?
So I'll answer that last one.
Yeah, please.
The water park
Please
one.
do.
If I'm on a vacation and that happens and I'm in a water park and I'm with my prepper cousins and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna stay in the floating lazy river.
That's a good idea.
Like, just watch it all just unfold. But I'm
'Cause,
just
like,
floating, watching.
you're not like-
I'm not that worried.
You're not in one spot. You're kind of moving around.
Yeah.
You're seeing
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yep. It's like on patrol. But
Yeah.
You don't have to walk.
Exactly.
Wow, get a good eye.
That's not a
They
bad idea.
They gotta swim out to me.
Think about that. A lazy
moat?
river moat.
That's a
but
really
it's a
good-
lazy river
Man.
around your bug out location.
Just have some ammo on your raft. Yeah. Just float around.
Yeah. Mai Tai and ammo, some ammo.
Spin it
and gun.
around. It's
Yeah.
like you're on a turret because you're on a
Yeah.
raft.
Yep.
Or on a donut or whatever. floating.
Yeah.
Man, that's a great idea. But
things
I
are-
wouldn't be, I mean, I'm not going to be in a hurry to get out of there. I'm just going to float around, let it calm down, let people die on the fence, and then I'm going to crawl out.
Die on the fence. Yeah, that's what I think I said. Like, yeah, that fence is usually pretty easy to get over, I thought, because
It
I always thought
probably
about
is.
that when I was a little kid. I could just hop that fence,
And swim all day.
swim all damn day, and not have to pay anything.
Wendy Peppercorn.
Pretty peppercorn. Yeah, but like take that, Seven Peaks or Raging Waters. I'd scale that
Seven
fence so
Peaks
easy.
gone.
I have no idea.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Raging Waters.
Remember Raging
I
Waters?
remember commercials for all of those.
Yeah, man.
I don't think I went to one of them.
I went to Raging Waters. I don't think I ever went to Seven Peaks, though.
Seven Peaks sounded amazing.
The
but-
Lagoon one's still there, right?
Oh yeah, and it like so we went to the lagoon recently and we were gonna go in there, but
Yeah.
it's super crowded.
Like 8 million
Couldn't even
people.
see water.
Yeah.
It's just like body fluids and bodies.
You're just like floating down on people down the thing.
Man, it caught some air off those faces at the bottom.
Whoops. Sorry about that. Caught your ear.
Got tooth marks on my knees.
This is funny thinking about that because we were after jujitsu the other day. We was teaching the kids class, and we always give high fives. We get up in a line, and we all give high fives. And I just had my hand out. This one kid comes by, he misses my hand, and his head was too close, and I caught his ear with my finger. Like almost like pulled him all the way over. It was pretty damn hilarious. It made me think about that when catching the ear. He's like, "Oh man!"
You're like, you gotta be prepared, boy.
He did not teach you the defense for that. That's the old Chinese ear grab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a chuck ear.
Chucky, what is that?
That's a chuck ear hold. You
Yeah,
watch out now.
Exactly. Okay.
And then yeah, for like if I was at the supermarket, I don't know, I'd probably just grab some weaponry from the sporting goods and I'd head
Yeah.
over and I would basically set up shop in the bakery in the
That's a good
deli.
idea. The deli.
Just some fresh
You got to
meat.
start in the deli because that stuff goes bad pretty quick.
That's true.
I worked in the dairy.
But I'd go to the deli.
I worked in the dairy for like 6 months at a grocery store when I was young. I've never drank so much chocolate milk in my life.
Why not?
The guy that was he was, my supervisor when I was there. He's like, "You just have one a day. It's all right." I'm like, "Okay." And I don't think I was supposed to, but he told me
One a
you
day,
just
it's
have
all
one a day.
right."
Just throw it away before the manager sees it. I'm like, "It's all right. Yeah, no biggie." I'm like, "Okay."
As he's got two in his hands.
I know. So
Go ahead.
I'm
drink
friggin'
what you want.
chugging chocolate. I'm just friggin' sugar high every day back there. It gets cold in there though.
Oh, I bet.
You gotta have that sugar to warm you up.
Yeah. So that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Maybe set up a gaming system on all TVs.
Sure.
Just like I'll play a few games, watch Madden, and while you guys are all running around throwing fit, you could just sit and watch the best TVs ever.
Do you remember when they used to have those little video game setups and
Yeah.
like Walmart and stuff? They'd have different games.
Little demos like in the small.
Yeah.
I do. The controller like,
were
was
so
just
awesome.
completely destroyed.
Oh,
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
what did people
Used
do?
to have them at
Like, did they
McDonald's,
chew
too.
off the little
I know.
buttons?
Yeah.
It's like the toggles are just posts, just
Yeah.
like, or the little joysticks.
Yep.
Like, man, how long does this game system came out last week?
I know. How'd they do this? It's like a T1000 was playing with his titanium fingers and just like running.
Running blades over
Or
it.
T800, I guess.
Yeah, it's true though.
I got to get that right.
Yeah, you do.
Got to get it right.
James Smallridge.
Oh,
Yes,
son of
Smallridge.
James Bigridge. Large Ridge.
James Smallridge.
Small Ridge.
My name's James Smallridge.
Son of Large
I'm
Ridge.
your uncle, Argyle.
I'm your uncle.
Argyle. Why is there always a small French fry in my Burger King onion rings? That is a good question.
Yeah.
Anybody that's worked at Burger King probably knows there's a secret to it, and I don't know.
But that fry never tasted so good.
Yeah,
That one fry.
It's got a nice
Like you
flavor.
didn't want fries?
No,
but you get
You're
that
like, dang,
one.
I should have got some fries too.
I got that one.
Maybe that's
fry.
why they do it.
I know. It's like now he's gonna come back
You
and
want
order fries.
onion rings? You gonna come back and get another order?
Come back. How was that fry? Do you need some ketchup? What do you need? More fries?
Yeah, I bet you want fries, huh?
Yeah, it worked.
Did they taste good?
Boss, it worked.
Now I got a little onion ring in my fries. Going back and forth.
Got a little chicken nugget on my
A
hamburger.
little mozzarella stick in here.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
I don't know because
You
God
sure it's
smiles.
a fry? It might be just a rat tail. Fell in. Got baked.
Fried rat tail.
And this
You put enough salt on it. It's fine.
I'm going to tell you right now.
I tell you, I had some good fried pickles the other night. I thought about
you did?
you.
Where at?
At the play. My daughter's doing.
Dang,
She's in
they had
Newsies.
fried pickles?
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
My wife's been wanting to go to that,
You should go.
but life's been chaotic lately.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
But that would have been a good one.
It was so good.
Fried pickles, man.
They're so good.
Are they the spears?
Or
Or
that's a
we
story.
may have mentioned it. Yeah,
I don't know if
we
we
went
have.
and ate it up in Idaho, and I asked the girl, the waitress, I'm like, those it says fried pickles, are they spears or are they like chips? And blew her mind.
Shit, man. She thought we'd asked her like the chemical weight of some compound. I don't know.
She
was so
just asked
confused.
me how to make a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, I know, damn
couldn't,
pickle scientist.
Like, she had fingers involved and like some different words.
She was like making notes on her phone, calling a friend.
I gotta go. She called the manager that night. And she's like, somebody asked me the deepest question. But
Yeah,
like you
spears
could
are
just
shit.
see, like
Oh, man.
she had like glazed over eyes, just like
I don't
it's the
know what was
hardest
so
question.
confusing.
I know. Pickled chips or spears?
Yeah.
I like spears. I like the fried spears.
So these were like spears, but they were cut into strips. So they were smaller.
So I bet you they were done by
Market on Maine.
Oh, is that who did them?
Yeah.
That's exactly how whatchamacallit, they just switched theirs. I actually liked the bigger ones better. The little burger shop down in Naples.
Oh, yeah. Country Grub.
Country Grub. They have,
Shout out to Country Grub.
yeah, Country Grub. You coming into Vernal? Hit up old Country
Use
Grub.
our code CASUALPREPPERS. Get a free fry in your onion rings.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, get it done.
Get a free fry.
This one came from DEAers. Man, I can't talk. You ever thought about cross-training each other? For example, Kobe training Cam and BJJ, Cam training Kobe in first aid. What are you laughing at over there?
Glad he doubled up. Or
BJJ?
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Cam, he just doesn't have the interest in the jujitsu.
it's not that I'm not interested. It's just
Yeah.
that I know I can't commit the time right now. And so I just drift away into
Drift away.
unorganized madness of my life.
Yeah, so, and then I'm just pretty much relying on him to keep me and my
Yeah.
family alive.
If I teach Kobe any medicine,
Yeah.
then our friendship ends there. He doesn't have any use for me
Speaking of
after
that,
that.
I need to get some pills refilled. Remind me after this.
Okay. That's the worst thing for people to remind me. I'm like, yeah, right.
Good luck.
I can't remember
Yeah,
anything.
I know.
So,
But
hey,
no,
Siri,
it's not a bad idea to do
Kobe
that.
needs Viagra refill tonight.
I got 3 pills left. It's only going to last me till tomorrow.
You wish.
And my wife ain't even home.
I just prefer to have that.
I just don't want it to get out of my bloodstream.
I like the sensation.
Yeah,
okay?
no, it feels great. Feel like I'm more myself when I've got
have a hard
Viagra
time
in me.
peeing with prostate anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, a lot of people like Ritalin. I just go on with Viagra.
yeah,
I'm on a
I have a problem with it.
low constant dose. You know,
I'm on a maintenance dose.
Yeah, maintenance dose. That's what I'm on.
I'm on a Viagra drip.
Yeah,
Been on it for a few weeks.
I got a patch. This patch has been working great.
Where's that patch go?
Well, I kept it down on my scrotum. Feel like it's the best distribution center for it.
It's like a patch. It just looks like a coffee grounds. Like
Yeah,
I just
Coffee
put it
filter.
on. Yeah, coffee filter.
yeah.
Anyway,
Now that we talked about that,
yeah. So Charlie Welch
yeah.
as a tugboat captain. If the shits.
Did your wife call you the tugboat captain?
Oh, he said S hits. I thought he was spacing
S
out.
hits the fan.
S hits the fan. Do all you think I should commandeer a tugboat to bug out, or would I have a better chances on land?
Dude, go for the tugboat.
This like changed my whole
Life.
mind. Like
Yeah.
changed my whole perspective of surviving on the ocean.
Yeah, man.
It's like a tugboat.
So if you're in a tugboat all the time, just think about it. Just think about it as your work area. Like you've got to have stuff there. Keep all the Coke and macaroni you can hide in that tugboat. There's probably lots of little crevices and stuff.
Yeah.
Apocalypse hit. You tugboat. That wasn't me, honey. That was Cameron.
I tried to
By the
turn.
way.
I couldn't get it.
I
It's like,
saw your face move. Definitely wasn't fast enough. But yeah, you're just ready to go.
Yeah.
I just had to specify it wasn't me. She keeps giving me crap about that.
It was Kobe.
Definitely was not. My burps would sound like the voice of Satan right now, probably, with how my voice sounds.
It would definitely sound like a Disney Star Wars character.
It's a Disney Star Wars character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, I was thinking too, you could push all the like abandoned ships into like a big old ring.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'll just live in the middle. Yeah. I'll scavenge and loot these boats. Oh man, that sounds like Waterworld in the making.
Yeah, you start growing gills behind the ears and stuff.
But those tugboats, man,
they're legit.
They freaking tug stuff.
Oh,
they're tuggers.
Yeah, for sure.
But just see like way out in the ocean. Yeah, you got this big yacht and then a little tugboat.
Yeah.
Push you all over the place.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be great.
Bully, just to be a bunch of bullies out on the water with tugboats.
Oh yeah, just like running into the little rafts and shit. Hook onto them, take them wherever you want.
Why don't they have a tugboat bumper car? Like
they should.
I'd watch that.
Tugboat demolition derby.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, man.
Woo,
good ideas.
Got sweaty talking about that.
Yeah, they gotta air out a little bit.
It sounds awesome.
This one came from Martins Fenberg. I
don't think I've heard this one.
I don't think I've heard it either. You've been informed that a major disaster is heading your way the next 24 hours.
This isn't Martin, one of the...
I don't know. Could be.
I bet it is.
Martin and Patrick.
It's got a cool last name, so...
Yeah, it does. Maybe this is from Vardag's Prepping. You've been informed major disasters heading your way in the next 24 hours. You don't know what kind. You have $50 and can only shop at one store on your way home from where you work. What will you pick up to increase your preparedness?
That's good.
That's a great question.
I'd probably go with like I just worry about what would already be there, but like our local sports shop, Basin Sports. Man, I'm shouting out to everybody in town.
Basin Sports.
Basin Sports. Just because they have a lot of camping gear, they have a lot of freezer dried stuff. They have water filters there. They do
a Sportsman's as well.
Yeah,
but it's a big chain.
But Sportsman's a big chain. People might, I don't know. Our town might flood to the local one, but then you got the ammunition section that might be kind of swole with a bunch of like chaos there.
Yeah, I mean,
so I don't know. But I'd probably hit up one of those stores if it were me. $50 probably wouldn't go very far.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know what you're gonna get for $50.
I don't even think you can get,
especially at Basin Sports.
Like, I got a bunch of gift cards, so I'd just throw that in there.
Pretty much.
But for $50, I think I could get some pretty good survival gear.
Sure.
That I'm like, maybe I'll get a few more filters.
So I look at what kind of like I have, and what I'm always scared of is just having enough to eat and drink.
The readily available stuff, yeah.
Like that's what always scares me. So I'm probably just gonna get up some food and water. If I'm running low on ibuprofen,
Walmart gas station then.
For sure. Yeah. If I'm running low on ibuprofen.
That sounded like it was digitally edited in.
Really?
For sure.
Yeah. That wasn't digitally edited in. If I'm running low on ibuprofen, I'll probably grab me a few of those. Just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. Ibuprofen goes a long way.
Oh, yeah, man. If I'd have ibuprofen and potatoes, I can pretty much live.
I want all your water, and I want all your ibuprofen.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm going to be the king of the damn apocalypse. Think about it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is those two, because you put them together almost.
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't intentional.
Maybe.
Patrick. Rosenjan?
Rosenjan.
I don't know how you say that.
Rosajan. Rosie.
Why do you like
Jan?
Asgard prepping.
Vardag's prepping. That was close. Vardag's prepping.
I don't know why I said Asgard. I saw G in there, and I.
Why do you like Asgard prepping?
They probably love that.
I know. That's funny.
Why did they butcher that so bad?
I don't know. It was good.
I was looking to the question and didn't even read the. I was looking to the answer. I mean,
yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know. Those dudes are awesome. You guys are the best. Obviously, this is Patrick from Vardag's Prepping.
Yeah, Vardag's not
good dude.
Asgard or
not
Vardag's Guards.
Asgard Prepping. Frog Guard.
What? Oh man.
Yeah.
Overlooked it
because you dudes are awesome. There are two best friends in Sweden, by the way.
Yeah,
we don't have any friends better.
Right.
So we're excited about that.
And why do I like them? Because it's pretty impressive to tell people. I'm like, yeah, we've got friends that are survivors that are preppers in Sweden. They're like, what?
Sweden. you didn't.
Way more sexy
Yeah.
than saying we got friends that are survivors and preppers in California. It's like, yeah, right, you do.
I got friends in low places. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm. You
The
do.
bunkers.
Right.
Okay. That's what that song was about. You didn't know that was a prepping song.
Yeah. I got friends. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I'm going to let you do this. Though,
All right. I'm going to butcher it.
Good
Never even looked at it, nor have I ever listened to what you say.
My voice is not feeling
So-
great, so I'm going to let him do this.
Yeah. Let's talk about survival foods. Nutrient survival. We live in a crazy world, constant change. It's hard to find good, proper nutrition and a quality food that you're going to store that's going to last a long time and it's going to be worth saving and storing.
You ain't lying, bro.
Nutrient survival makes some friggin' awesome stuff. The best thing, like Kobe and I have talked about, are their little pouches. You can just throw in a bug out bag. You can take them backpacking on
Camping.
a camping trip or whatever and add some water. Boom, you've got tons of nutrients. They taste good, which is probably the biggest thing that most of them don't. They're
Get that
not,
home
They're
style.
not pure salt.
Homestyle scramble.
But yeah,
our
top shelf,
favorite.
delicious, special ops grade nutrition in all of their products, designed to the nutritional standards of the U.S. military, but intended for people like us. Made with real ingredients, made in America, to keep Americans healthy, strong, and alert.
Yeah.
Seriously, we've had tons of people approach us about carrying their crappy foods.
Yep.
And we're like, no, thank you, until nutrient survival came along. And we're like, man, you're getting vitamins, you're getting strength and energy, and you can carry it easily. They have all kinds of options, and we've tasted several. We love the eggs, which is a rare thing to find that's stored long term.
Exactly.
So, anyways, check them out. Go over to nutrientsurvival.com. Use our code CASUALPREPPERS for 10% off your order.
Get it.
Anyway,
Awesome.
Jake Dudley.
Jake Dudley.
Is it my turn?
I don't know. I'll read it. This
Go
is a
ahead.
short one.
Throat's
Hell.
all lubed up now.
Yeah, I feel
Didn't
good.
have to do that.
Jake Dudley asks, thoughts on the new Top Gun movie and how are the mustaches coming along?
Mustaches.
Listen to me when I tell you if you haven't seen Top Gun, you need to see it.
You do.
It's cinematic.
I've had some
gold.
people like, it's kind of a remake. It's a perfect remake.
That's kind of the point.
It's like
A
keep
little
it
bit.
retro, keep it nostalgic,
See-
and have a new story. Like
so
good.
I'm sort of so I think I'm in the minority when it comes to loving the first new Star Wars, The Force Awakens. It kind of reminds me of that, where it's a little bit of a remake
It kind of was, yeah.
with new characters and just like a twist on the story.
But didn't change it so much that it's like
Exactly, yeah. But no, let me tell you, like as far
sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Like
exactly, but it's fantastic. Like I said, probably the best third act I've seen in a movie in years. It's almost made $1 billion at the box office.
It did.
Did it make $1 billion?
worldwide.
I thought it was at 900 million.
No, it passed $1 billion.
That's beautiful.
It deserved it.
Biggest Tom Cruise movie ever.
Yeah, biggest opening for him, and man, it's what is it behind Avatar? That's it.
I think so. Yeah,
That's insane.
it's so good. It really is great. I can't recommend it enough.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And
I can't. It's funny you say this because I was like, man, would I look good with a mustache or not? I think every man in America right now is like, maybe I should grow a mustache.
yeah, and I did like literally.
Kobe grows a good mustache.
This weekend, I shaved and I shaved a mustache into it, and I tried so hard.
Your wife's like,
No,
Ew.
she would not let me do it.
Why?
I don't know. She hates it. She just absolutely
she
hates
doesn't like men.
it. Well, yeah. She's like, look, all women hate him. I promise. Only the guys like it. So he's
It's
trying
like
to
the
impress.
bangs for man.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. It's like I don't know. I want to,
Yeah,
but she won't
just
let me.
do it.
Yeah.
She's still to you for time and eternity.
There's nothing she can do about it now. Yeah, no, she's like, you look like a pedophile walking around the neighborhood.
That's what I feel like though.
Yeah.
Because I was like, maybe I would, but I'm sure I'd get a call in the hospital and be like, there's a pedophile out there walking around trying to pose as one of the doctors. Arrest him. But man, the movie was awesome. And I saw it twice.
I saw it twice.
And I said no homo in there because like people are like, it's very homoerotic. And I'm like, no, it isn't. Like, maybe it is. I don't even care.
What does it matter? It's a damn good movie.
Yeah.
And like being
It's so funny how hard they pushed that. They're like, oh, the shirtless scene with the men. It's the most homo movie. And I'm like, come on.
What does it matter?
I don't. It should.
They got good looking bodies.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? I don't get it. But being doing what I do every day in video production and stuff, it's just even that much more interesting to me. The way they shot that thing. And
Yeah, that's true.
the cinematography was fantastic, and they like really minimized the CG stuff they used, and it's just good.
It's super good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. They used. And yeah, and I don't know. Just go see it. Just don't be stupid and ignore it because it's popular.
It's good.
Two of the biggest critics, Kobe and my brother.
Yeah.
And they both loved it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you go.
Glenn Bermel. Bermel. Have you guys thought of putting clips or shots of your adventures on the screen behind you in your podcast studio? Maybe pictures of some gears from sponsors or clips of you guys performing prepping skills. By the way, I got a laugh and a thumbs up at the hardware store because my hamster farmer shirt survived.
Yeah. It's a great shirt.
It is. I mean, I was going to comment on that. Like, I've worn it a couple of times and people have commented on it. They're like, that's a funny shirt. That's it.
It's funny because it's our least sold one. Our other one sold more, which is crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that hamster.
People
want to be too cool.
Yeah. So as far as putting stuff on this screen behind us, it's just it's already to the point of being almost too distracting back here. I think if I put stuff up there that Cam could watch, he would be over there looking at himself, and I would have to be like, "Hey, we're doing a podcast, bro." You know what I mean? I'd have to keep.
Yeah, man, you pinned me on that. I wouldn't be talking at all.
Yeah, you'd be back there watching him trying to start a fire for 20 minutes or something.
Yep. My wife has a story of like we would go when we were dating. Me and a friend, or sometimes just me and her, we'd go to this like sports bar thing in Logan.
Yeah.
And, like, I would just check out.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a little kid. If there's anything that has high entertainment value,
Yeah.
I'm like staring at
I'm
it.
there. Yeah.
So yeah, I'd be gone.
So
I'd be gone.
You got to be careful.
You'd just be hearing Kobe talk.
Yeah. And I don't want to do
That's
that.
funny.
This one came from Jonathan Klein, Calvin's brother. I got
The unknown.
Yeah. They don't put his name
He's
on
less
underwear.
popular. He isn't.
They don't
really.
put his name on anyone's undies. I'll tell you that right now. You know.
Yeah. Those Calvin Kleins? No, they're Jonathan Kleins. I got them at Kmart.
Never seen anyone with purple underwear before.
So somebody had that little teeny TV. Have you seen those that they sell? Back to the Future. They're like a tiny TV that plays a few clips from the movie.
No, I don't think I've seen
They're
that.
a toy, but
Yeah.
somebody had one at the campground, and I was watching it, and it has that clip in there.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah. Never seen anybody threaten on your underwear, and he's like, oh.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah. Jonathan Klein. I got my son a few months of battle box for his birthday a few years ago. Now he's 14, and all my new gear somehow ends up in his bug out bag. What do I need to do to curb his craving for new gear? Must I buy 2 of everything and hope he lets me keep some of it? Question mark.
You teach that boy some lesson. Just kidding.
One quick beat down and he'll be good.
It's funny. My middle child just like decided to build his bag and happened to go through all my stuff that was packaged and boxed and opened it and put it in. Oh, it made me so mad.
That does make you mad.
I was like excited that I'm like, cool, yeah, build your bag. Go downstairs. There's like water filters that have been opened and put in his bag. I was like,
no.
Yeah. So I know that feeling. And
I know
it's
that's funny too
super
because
frustrating.
I'm that way with stuff too. If it's like if I don't need it in a
I don't want it
in a kit, I
unwrapped.
want it in the package.
Me too.
Because we get so much
Like,
crap.
maybe you could give it away.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Or just keeping
maybe
it
we'll
nice.
open up a prepper shop
Yeah.
when things go south.
You never know.
But he opened it all.
I don't know. Maybe you got to tell him he's got to buy all his own gear.
He opened up 2 of those the little bags, the scent ones. And they're super potent.
They are, man.
He
Those
had-
are awesome.
Threw them both in his backpack, and I opened it. I was
The little beanbag ones?
yeah.
Dude, those are freaking. Have you used them?
No.
Dude, they are the
But
best.
they about brought me to tears.
One of the best battle box items I've ever gotten is that thing.
It absorbs really well.
Because obviously going to jujitsu 3 times a week, I keep it in my gi bag. My gi always smells awesome.
That's pretty impressive.
Like no matter what. And then you can throw that thing in the dryer. I need to do that because it's starting to
The
lose
bean
scent.
bag?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
really?
throw it in the dryer and it like re-ups the scent and it comes back out.
Wow.
Yeah. They're freaking awesome. What were they called? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
Whatever they are, they're awesome. I'll have to look it up.
Can't remember. Yeah, you'd mentioned it before that
Yeah.
they worked really well for you. So, but yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fatal Furlax. Furilax. How to deal with the fear of the first days in the woods or in any survival situation.
Yeah, I mean, being in the woods can be really, really creepy. Especially if you're solo. Being out there alone is like, I don't know, man. I don't know how those people do it. I don't really have the nuts to be out there.
There's people like
doing
the ones
it on
that
my own.
like
overnight
that do photography for like astronomy.
Yeah.
They're out there by themselves, like
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere. I would never do that.
It's insane.
I'm too big of a coward.
I still think we should do that one time though. But I think the best thing is just spending as much time as you can.
I do feel a lot more comfortable in the area that I know.
Sure. Yeah, for
Like
sure.
if I'm somewhere else, I'm like, I don't know if there's been chupacabra sightings or adults go missing every so often.
Yeah.
And I don't like that feeling. But I don't know. Things I like to do in those situations is maybe sleep with the hatchet while on Lunesta. That's always super helpful.
We did do that once. I was a little scared I was going to wake up with a hatchet in my face.
I know. Not just be over there mumbling.
I think that was the first time that we had gone camping or something, and I didn't know that he took a Lunesta to go to bed, and he's over there like chanting to himself or something.
Satan is a friend.
Yeah, Satan is our pal. And he's got a hatchet on his chest.
Everyone.
Yeah, and so
I did.
Creepy.
Slept with a hatchet on a drug.
But I think
I don't take that anymore.
As far as that goes, I think it's just being out there as much as you can. The
Yeah.
more you're there, the more comfortable you get.
Yeah.
So just continue to go out there.
I've talked to a few people that do like the thrill of going out and camping by themselves, and they said like it's scary at first, but then you just kind of get used to it.
See, I get that. Like I want to do it once, but I just don't
It'd be
enjoy
that
it.
once time to scare the piss out of you, probably.
Like I just wouldn't enjoy the experience as much. I want someone there to enjoy it with. That's
true.
Like the whole thing. You know
It's
what I
true.
mean? Like I don't know.
And
it's weird.
And I do like to be away from people as much as possible.
That's
but
true.
It's
Yeah.
still, it doesn't sound very exciting to me.
No.
Could you imagine if you're like lone wolfing it? It'd be so impossible.
Oh man.
You would never sleep.
No.
Because you're like, I'm going to get my throat slit.
Yeah, exactly. Angelo Amador Jr. During an SHTF scenario, how would you handle going into a store that's being overrun? No other options. You had to go in. I was in a Walmart recently where it was the real-life representation of an apocalyptic riot, so this sparked my attention.
That's just Walmart's every day nowadays,
Pretty much.
bro.
Man, yeah.
I hate
everything
stores and
is
shopping. It's so chaotic anymore.
It is like, it's nice because you don't have to do it as much with online shopping and stuff. So I do like that. But if I had to go in to a situation like that, I had no choice. I'm for sure going with a buddy. I'm going to take Cam with me. We're going to watch each other's back. He's going to grab the
Until you
tampons.
cross the electronics someday.
Yeah. He's going to grab
He's
the
watching a
tampons.
movie back there still.
And then I'm going to make like threatening sounds and gestures towards anyone who walks by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, he's hoarding whatever we're in there to get.
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to go down.
No, that's good.
As long as I can keep him focused. We just won't. We have to make a
Stay
route.
away from electronics and stuff.
Yeah, no electronics.
No bright lights or fun noises.
I have to put like those horse blinders on him, like those horses have to wear
Yeah.
to keep him looking forward. Put him on cam.
Or the bra and swimsuit section.
Yeah.
You gotta keep me.
Can't go past that. No.
I just go in balls out, literally.
Yeah.
People ain't gonna mess with you then.
If your nuts are hanging out.
What's that guy doing? It's gross.
That's pretty gross. I just need to give me some Coke and macaroni. Don't worry.
I knew that's what he ate.
You can see it. What's that patch he's got on his nuts? It's a Viagra patch.
Oh,
I get it.
that's because of all the cholesterol from
Yeah.
the Coke and macaroni.
Make a whole lot of sense. Things are all coming
I thought you
together.
were saying, what's the patch? Like I was growing a ton of hair eating Coke and macaroni.
Oh, that. No. I meant the Viagra patch on her nuts that we were talking about.
Look at that patch he's got growing. He definitely drinks
I got
a lot
patches.
of Coke.
I do got a lot of patches, man. It's pretty gross. I take off my shirt. I got like a patch of hair here, a patch of hair there on my back.
My chest is spotty. That's why I'm at that point of, I shaved it when I was younger, and I'm like, I just kept it that way.
Okay.
I'm a baby boy.
Baby boy.
Baby boy. But yeah, I'd probably go in, maybe do some squatcher yelps.
Oh, yeah.
I'd just freak people out. Like, ooh, he's weird.
Clear out the aisles pretty quick.
Yeah.
Probably.
Balls out and yelling like a Sasquatch. A weird dude.
I think we ought to go to a different aisle for a minute.
I think we're going to go to a different store.
Yeah, we'll just go hit up Smith's.
Standing there in the cell checkout.
I don't think I can even do
I
one.
can't
right
do
now.
it either. You probably would call it in. It's like, what's that? There's a wounded one.
Sasquatch is running the dairy department drinking a chocolate milk back there. You shut your
we let
chocolate milk
Sasquatch have like one or two a day too.
Shut your chocolate milk mouth, boy.
You just take one. Don't talk about it.
Don't say a word.
Okay, cool. You read that one. If by any other name. If you could have only one condiment to season your food with for the apocalypse, what would it be? Think of diversity of application. Refrigeration is irrelevant and you have an unlimited supply.
Hot sauce.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that's what most people go with.
Hot sauce.
So salt itself is considered a condiment for most.
I suppose so, yeah.
So that's probably, I'd have to have my salts.
Yeah.
Because I like to eat, I don't put a lot of stuff on food. Like even when I have a hamburger, sometimes I'll just eat it dry.
I've seen you're like patting your food down and shit and pulling stuff off of it.
Yeah.
You're very picky with what's on your food.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly because of the grease comes out as grease.
As grease on the other end.
So I don't handle the oils like I used to.
Yeah.
But yeah, like condiments, I'm probably like sea salt or pepper, one of those.
Yeah.
And if those don't qualify, to some of you, maybe mustard. I can put mustard on anything.
Can you?
It's like vinegar, basically, to me.
Yeah, sure.
So
Plus, it's like 0 calories.
is it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't ever look at
I
that.
don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that hurt.
Megan Miles.
I inhaled one of my tonsils.
Yeah, I got a tonsil stone in that. Got a
That
tonsil stone in that
inverted
breath.
uvula there for a minute.
What?
What?
Did you say uvula? Or what did you say?
Yeah.
Megan Miles, have you read or watched Station 11?
No, I have not.
Cam has.
You mentioned it.
Yeah,
but
it's been a while. We did talk about it. I won't spend much time on this, but yeah, it's a little weird. I read the book as well. The book was, it's pretty cliche. It was better than the thing, but my wife liked it. She watched Station 11, so
Yeah.
it's just a really weird take on the apocalypse.
Yeah, you told me about it. I was kind of interested, but I have a
First
real hard time
episode-
starting seasons.
Do you?
Because I'm like, I can't finish it tonight. I don't want to watch it.
The first episode's amazing, and the rest of them are good. It's just a little bit weird,
Yeah.
but I liked it. I really did.
No, I'll have to check it out
Yeah, for sure.
sometime.
For sure.
Off-grid perspective. This question is for Cam. After a SHTF situation, would you consider using the handle Dr. Prepper on your ham radio? Man, I think that would be awesome to do that, but someone, likely a nurse, would give me crap about it.
For sure.
So probably not. Dr. Prepper's a great name, though.
It
PA
is.
Prepper or Papper probably wouldn't come off very good.
Papper. Post-apocalyptic Papper.
Okay. I guess I need a checkup.
Pop-up pap shop. That's what you got.
Pap up on wheels.
Door-to-door papper.
It's like the last exam I'd ever want to do again.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Turbo VW. Could you please rank your top 5 side dishes of the apocalypse?
This is a good one.
Yeah, SHTF meal. So I tried to use mine as they would be like some sort of a survival.
should have.
You know what I mean?
on what I want.
So maybe these
I
aren't.
kind of overlooked the apocalyptic one.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, top five,
Yeah,
five
so-
dishes you'd want.
Mine would probably be different if I was just doing side dishes for sure. But these are
Mm-hmm.
for the apocalypse. Number 1, funeral potatoes. Obviously, we've talked about those. Mac and cheese,
Yeah.
Tashanka and eggs, right? Peanut butter, honey, and Bulger wheat biscuits. Remember those?
Those are Bulger. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Those
We
survival
talked about
crackers.
them for the.
And then some dry ramen.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I think, okay, well, I can change that on the fly. Kraft macaroni and cheese. I already
Sure.
have that in my top survival.
Yeah.
Instead of the baked potato like I put on there. I guess you could put that on there. But I would do the, I really like the Mountain House biscuits and gravy.
Oh, yeah, those are great.
I
Yeah.
could probably eat those all the time.
Yeah.
I put sauteed mushrooms. I didn't
good.
see the apocalyptic thing, okay? A pickle. Those are obviously going to be, like, I have a ton of sauerkraut and pickles because they store forever.
They do, yeah.
And even not doing a list for apocalypse, I did ramen. Just
you?
because I crave that stuff on occasion. I don't even have to be in a survival situation.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I haven't had ramen.
ramen sounds good, and I'll eat it dry or cooked.
I haven't had ramen in a very long time.
It's friggin'
My kids love
super unhealthy for you.
Yeah.
It's great, though.
I used to, when I was little, we used to have like scrambled eggs in our ramen. Did you ever do that?
I've done that.
It's not bad.
It makes you think you're doing like egg drop soup.
Yeah, kinda.
But it's not.
Yeah, it's not. Definitely not.
Snot.
Snot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I butchered that one, but that was
It's all
my
right.
thing.
We got through it.
Well, let's talk about off the grid
Okay.
surplus.
Let's do it.
They have amazing clothing.
They have a lot of amazing clothing.
They have a
actually.
redesigned Pro Pant 2.0 right now.
Oh my gosh.
It's like pants, but way better.
Yeah.
They got that crotch gusset.
Ooh, I love that.
Ain't
crotch
nobody
gusset.
gonna overlook seeing your crotch gusset.
Yeah, and those they're shorts. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
They are just.
I wore them
so
all
good.
like the whole time I was camping.
Did you?
And I wore them to the theme park, like
Oh,
to
yeah?
the lagoon, just because all the zipper pockets. Like you're not gonna lose your keys. You're
Nope.
not gonna lose your wallet. Nobody's gonna pickpocket you with those on.
Hell no.
They're such an amazing pair
Yeah.
of shorts.
You guys got to get your own.
But yeah, they have sales pretty often, but you're always guaranteed a sale if you use our code Casual Preppers. Get 15% off.
Casual Preppers 15.
Oh yeah, you got to use Casual Preppers 15
Yeah.
to get 15% off.
Yep.
Go check them out. Seriously, it's the best survival clothing you can find. I've purchased it with my own monies, and you will not be disappointed, especially with their pantalones. Pants and shorts, they nailed it.
They did.
Their shirts, about like every other shirt, they
They're
just
great.
look cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Gores 213.
Yeah.
What's your wet dream,
Ew.
little granny? In all casualness, how often do you guys replace smoke detectors and fire extinguishers in your home? It's been in decades for me.
Oh, my
I have a feeling his wife was probably getting after him. And he's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to ask the Casual Preppers.
See what they do. So honestly, I had one go bad last year. Like it expired.
That's the only time
It
I
expired.
ever, yeah.
I pulled it down, but I haven't replaced it yet. I got to do it.
Well, I have one currently wrapped up in a towel underneath the bathroom sink because it went off in the night and I tore it off and I
Yeah.
haven't replaced it yet.
Was that the one you had to get a big?
No, that was another one.
I was another one. Okay.
So they're I'm telling you, those things are timed to go off
At 2
between
a.m..
like 2 and 4 a.m.
Yep.
Guaranteed. I don't check them enough. And the bad thing is the ones that go out are always the combo.
Yep.
CO2 and
They're expensive.
or carbon monoxide, CO2. I don't like any CO2.
Stop breathing
bubbles-
out.
The pop bubbles will set it off.
Oh, I love those though.
But my house was like 2007, so it has like 17 per floor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
just like overdone.
Yeah.
I understand. But like hallway, 2 per room, 1 in the bathroom. I'm like, come on. Like one of them's going to get this isn't advice.
No.
I'm
this is
just
definitely
saying
not advice.
it's super hard to get those replaced.
The way to do it is to anytime you have to change the clocks, that's when you're supposed to check the batteries and replace the ones that are bad.
That's a good idea.
But hopefully
I
you
don't
don't
even
have to
change my clocks. I stay on the same time.
Yeah.
That's why I'm late to everything.
Oh man, that's a Seinfeld episode.
Is it?
He stays like, I'm not changing my clocks, and he stays on a different time. Screws everybody up.
Smart.
Smart, yeah. Homesteading 31. If you had to hunker down in a suburb, what steps would you take for security? If people show up asking for food and water because they've known you've been prepping, how are you going to handle that? So first off, I'm going to consult my NPP and I'm going to put that shit into action.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a great idea.
That was a fun episode.
That was a
the
fun
neighborhood
episode.
security one.
Yeah, it
Man.
was.
Yeah, so that
You got a bunch of holes in this plan.
The neighborhood protection plan. You got it as soon as you move in to a neighborhood, you got to distribute that to the neighbors.
That's true.
Gather that information. And
Yeah.
then in this situation, you're great.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I'm like, for security, I'd probably make my house look like a meth house. You know,
Yeah.
leave a truck halfway taken apart, wheel missing in the front yard.
Yeah.
Maybe have like some pipe coming out of your basement that's just constantly spewing out smoke.
That's
It's
not
like,
a bad
what's
idea.
going on down there?
Yeah.
And then the other thing I would do if people come knocking and asking, I'd be like, have you heard about our church? I'm gonna defer you to some members of the church, and they probably won't come asking again.
And they'll be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a good one.
here we go. Nathanatory. Should I make one all-rounder go bag or make several for each potential issue? We've kind of gone over all the different types of bags and things you can do. I think if you have extra gear, you could do that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I would just be focused on a really good all-rounder.
Yeah, it's like I think it very much depends on your situation.
Yeah.
If you've got the funds and you got the gear and you got the time and you want to do it, I'd say make one for make a bug out bag, make a get home bag. But I think for me, I think everybody should have at least a bug out bag type bag and then at least a EDC type bag.
Right.
Those
To
two
and from work type.
Yeah.
Like we
Those two, to me, if you can get those two down, then you're good. Like you can kind of
You're going to need certain stuff for every situation.
You are,
and
yeah.
So,
and I think you obviously have your vehicle kit too, and all that kind of stuff. So you can pretty much, if you've got a couple of kits, you're pretty much good.
Yeah.
I think.
I've got one for every month. I've
For
got
sure,
January bag, February bag, March bag, different
Yeah.
stuff in there. But there's gear and stuff that you have to decide between. Just do what I do.
Yeah.
I just slip a little into the kids' backpacks or the wife, and she didn't even know. She's carrying another knife that I like that I didn't want to carry.
She is none the wiser.
So
Yeah.
sneak some stuff in there.
Yeah, you got to be sneaky.
Yeah.
Jacob J. Torres. How would you guys keep kids entertained if bugging out or bugging in, especially high energy kids?
I like that.
I know.
Aren't all kids somewhat high energy?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know a lot of them that aren't that way, but I like giving them a task that is
You do.
kind of important, but
because they're
not-
basically prisoners of war.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to. It's easier to watch them when
they got
working.
something going on. Exactly. Keep their idle hands are the devil's playground, and so I like to keep him in charge of the pets. It keeps the pets occupied. It keeps the kids occupied. They're both pissed off at each other the whole time. And so let them focus on each other.
It's a good idea.
And or maybe you just ask them about their Minecraft house they're building.
Yeah.
Because they'll talk for like 3 hours. And you don't really have to listen. You just keep saying,
Yeah. We went on a hike just recently, and Finn I think he was talking to someone about that. And it was probably 30 minutes there and back.
Yeah.
And I don't think he missed a word. He didn't take a breath.
Yeah,
I'm
isn't that
holy
crazy
cow,
how they
just
can
kept
talk
going.
about it for that long?
Yeah.
Like, gosh, my dad would have told me to shut up an hour ago.
I know.
I don't care about your dumb
When you're
Minecraft.
talking, you're not working.
He's so exactly like my dad. I don't know how many times he's like, lift up your skirt, Sally. We got work to do. He told me that probably 100 times. I'm like an 8-year-old kid, 9-year-old kid, just screaming at me like that. And then my kid's like, Grandpa's so nice. I'm like, you don't know Papa.
Yeah.
You know old Papa. You don't know young Papa.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. It was a very different lifestyle.
Oh man.
For my kids, if I give them some scratch paper,
Yeah.
just
good
blank
idea.
paper, pen, and 3,000, 7,000 feet of Scotch tape, they're good.
Scotch tape.
They like my house right now has all these little things. It's this room's been reviewed 3 stars. This room's they just come up with
hilarious.
stuff with just blank paper.
Did they stick one on you? This guy's been reviewed
2
1
stars.
star.
Can't talk. Doesn't.
Can't pay attention to shit.
And the
Looks at bee holes, all types of holes. Don't even ask him.
don't even know what his profession is. 1 star.
1 star. Wouldn't use again.
Yeah. One of them down at Bennett's room says, Bennett's room, a brother's sanctuary, something like that. And then it's haven't been in here, so don't know what to give it. 4 stars.
4 stars. That's awesome.
Anyway, but scratch paper for my kids.
Yeah.
Other thing, battery backup and iPads and phones.
Yeah.
They can take pictures. They can try on Facebook or whatever they do. And just a camera in general, whether that be a phone.
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever. My kids can
My
film,
kids, if they can
film
make
and
a
watch
movie-
themselves over and over forever.
My kids will take an entire Saturday, make a movie,
Yeah.
and not even finish it at the end of the day. They're like, oh shit, oh well. We took 12 hours to make this, it's over. I'm like, well, you don't want to finish it?
I know.
Good crap.
Yeah. So I think some of that's.
You guys want a popsicle? Oh yeah, we're done. You don't want to finish? Seriously?
My wife was just saying yesterday, I was out pulling some weeds out of the garden. She's like, one of my teachers used to always say, hoe to the end of the row. Mm-hmm. And I was like, was she saying that to you in school?
Yeah, out of school.
I think that was abuse.
Hoe to the end of the row. That
Hoe
sounds
to the end of the row.
That sounds like a Snoop Dogg lyric.
Hoe to the end of the row.
Hoe to the end of the row.
It does.
We
But see, you gotta go all the way till you're finished. Hoe to the end of the row.
Yeah. My one daughter, my youngest, Emmy, like she will build the crazy, like she crafts like this insane stuff. Like it will take her hours and it is like this convoluted thing. And she's like, and then you swipe your credit card here. Here's the credit card. Like she makes a credit card. She makes all these buttons and it like beeps. She like takes other toys apart and staples it in there. And like she does it. And then she throws it away at the end. I'm like, seriously?
She should be a monk.
Oh my gosh.
Like no value in anything. Like
yeah, seriously.
7 days of just
care.
drawn in the sand for some perfect,
Yeah.
and then just
it's gone.
we have no value in
Like
anything.
literally doesn't care like about anything when it's over with.
Mine are the opposite.
It's
make
about the process.
a tiny piece of paper, and they're like, "Don't throw that away."
Yeah.
Seek it out of the garbage, or
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah,
But there you go. There's a lot of
There's
ideas.
some stuff we talked about.
Yeah. Dick a Ouija Board. Dak Ouija Board.
That Ouija Board. Hey, that Ouija Board over there. Bring it over.
Dak Ouija Board.
Dick, Ouija Board.
Hey, you lose it. What? You lost it. Hey, Dak Ouija Board.
Hey, Dick, Ouija Board.
What's up, dog? Dak Ouija Board.
We were out. We were playing with that Ouija board. Brought in a ghost.
Dak Ouija Board.
Ouija board.
Yeah, we got in trouble with playing with that Ouija board.
Mama got mad. We played with that Ouija board.
He's done. He's not gonna ever. Oh, I think I've seen. He's come up a couple of times.
Has he? I don't remember him.
He's a returner.
I'm glad he's a returner.
Returner. Which type of zombie? He's like, I don't even want to listen to
That
these.
Ouija board.
It does sound like Ouija board.
Don't you be playing with that Ouija board.
I don't like that Ouija
No
board.
dark forces. I don't want them in my house.
I ain't playing that. I don't like that Ouija board. Which type of zombie would you rather deal with? Shaun of the Dead, Resident Evil, The Walking Dead, World War Z, your weapons, guns, or swords? Okay. What, is that a question too?
I don't know.
I didn't see
Katana
that part.
or broadsword. I think that's kind of what he's saying.
Oh,
what kind of weapon?
I do katana.
I dig me.
I'm not strong enough to swing a broadsword.
Bastard sword, maybe, you know.
It's too slow.
Yeah. I got little arms. I need a katana. Katana. Katrina.
I need a Katrina.
I need a Katrina. You got one for a girl? Give it to me. I'll get it.
Get him the plastic one.
Get him the
It has
steak
a
knife.
sheath and everything. It looks
Yeah,
real.
It's got one of those fake leather sheaths that as soon as you put it in there, it goes right through the end. God, it came from Smith & Edwards.
Real katana.
Real katana from Japan.
Made in China.
Made in Taiwan.
Oh,
distributed in Brazil.
Katana. That's so true. The tag's made in Malaysia.
Yes.
What? Made all over the place.
Oh, that's really funny. What?
I would go with Walking the Dead. They seem to
Walking the Dead. It's the
That's
movie.
a spin-off.
It's like he's a zombie, but he also has a dog walking service for zombie dogs, which is called Walking the Dead.
Where did I get Walking the Dead? The Walking Dead. Let me move the into a different spot.
Walking Dead, the. Walking the Dead.
He's just walking the dead.
What's he been doing? What that Ouija board doing out there? Walking the Dead.
That Ouija board bring up dead. Now you got to walk the dead. So Walking Dead, they seem like the dumbest and slowest.
Yeah, they do.
World War Z would be the worst.
Shaun of the Dead. I actually watched that the other day. I haven't
Are
seen
they
that
pretty
forever.
dumb too?
Yeah,
I think they're pretty dumb, which is
And
part of why the movie.
They're all British too. Don't know how to use a gun. If they got a hold of one. You got to stop for tea every 15 minutes.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know.
Yeah.
I love the Brits. I don't know
I
why
do
I'm saying
too.
that.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good peoples.
They are good people.
Walking the dead. All
Well, that's it.
That's all.
That's like
That's a weird way to end.
dead silence.
I still have a voice. I'm gonna go puke after this is over. Holding down the
Had
fort
16 steroid injections into your vocal cords
I
for this
know.
episode.
Yeah. All right, we got us a
There's a notice of closure.
notice of eviction. Get out the studio before you're dead. Walking the dead.
When you get done walking the dead, I want you to come over here and play the Ouija
Hey,
Board.
Dak Ouija Board. You done walking the dead? Look at this new trick I learned on my yo-yo. It's called walking the dead.
You like that?
You
That's
like
a
that?
tough trick.
Yeah. Learned that from Dak Ouija Board.
Oh, is this a wallet?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, we got the Going Gear EDC Club. The number one item is the Ace Beam E70 Titanium. Freaking battery from hell.
It's a heavy
On this
flashlight, but it has a 5100 milliamp battery.
Yeah.
Man, you'd charge your whole house with
Yes,
this.
yeah.
So it's a house generator and
Yeah.
flashlight.
We'll run a fourplex for 2 weeks off of that one flashlight battery.
They put a bunch of these out during Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah.
Still powering that town today.
Today.
There you go. Look at that.
New Orleans. That's pretty cool.
It gets pretty bright. Look at that.
Yeah, ouch. Ouch.
Owie.
Hurt my eyes.
Owie.
Then we got the Travax Cryptek Armored Summit Wallet. Minimalist RFID protection wallet. It's got an armor plate on it or something. It's pretty cool. Wallets are awesome.
Yeah, I love wallets.
It's really great when you got money. You got a place to put it.
You got a bunch of Dick's cards and things like that.
I got 100,000 Dick's points I got to keep safe.
That's cool. It's heavy duty.
Yeah.
Man.
For sure.
And drop your pants. So heavy, put it in there.
Pants fall right to your ankles.
Yep.
Then we got the Victorinox Swiss Army. Pretty cool.
This is the original.
Multi-tool.
It's a real Swiss Army knife.
Multi-tool next to your ding-dong.
12 different things.
1,200 things.
Yep. 12 functions.
Yeah. Then we got the Lander, the Karen Mini Lantern.
Karen?
Karen. Yeah.
Cairn. Karen.
Carin.
And that's what I said. Crain. Karin.
Carin.
Kairon.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a lantern.
the Karen.
It's a lantern. So there you go. That's what we got.
This is an interesting little lantern.
Yeah, you like to touch it, huh?
Lantern.
Lantern.
Oh, I just put it in seizure mode.
Ooh, dang Ouija
Jeez.
board.
Dang.
Dang a Ouija board.
Calling in a ghost from that Ouija
Yeah.
board.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what we got, guys. Man.
I can't shut it off.
Yeah, I can't shut you off either.
There we go.
There we go. Good job.
That's
Thanks,
it.
guys. Appreciate it. Anything else, Cam?
Nope.
All
That's
right.
it.
Stay survived.